Hi everyone! The air fryer's fired up and ready. Several new delicious recipes coming right up. Let's go! We are starting with 2 potatoes, because let's be honest, that's what the air fryer was built for. Slice them into thin ribbons. Add some ice and water and let them sit for about 10 minutes. It rinses off the starch so they stay light and don't glue together. Now drain them well and move to a dry bowl. Let's give these slices some flavor. Crack in 1 egg. It'll hold everything together. Add 2 tablespoons of flour, a pinch of red pepper flakes, a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Mix it all together. It might look like a potato batter. Alright, into the dish it goes. Level it up with a spoon and straight into the basket. Kind of like a potato gratin, just with ribbons instead of slices. Air fry at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. And just when you think it's done, we are not stopping there. Quick hack! You can pop open a can with the huge help of a spoon. Now some corn goes on top and a handful of grated cheese, whatever you like. Mozzarella works great here. All that's left is another 5 minutes to melt it all together. That's it! Golden edges, cheesy top and the air fryer once again proving its pure magic. Just look at that texture! Soft inside, creamy and perfectly melted on top. That's the dream. Enjoy! I've always loved fried pastries. Crispy, juicy, total comfort food. This version just happens to be lighter, but every bit as satisfying. So, to begin, pour some soy sauce into a shallow plate. Now, add a splash of water. It softens the flavor and helps the rice paper stay flexible, not salty. Take a rice paper sheet and dip it into the mix, both sides, just a few seconds each. Lay it flat on the board. Then do the same with the second sheet. We are layering for extra strength, so the filling doesn't break through later. And here's the filling. Seasoned ground beef. Spread it across 1/2, keeping the edge clear so it seals nicely. Next, grate some mozzarella and top it off, just enough for the juicy, stretchy finish. Fold it over into a half-moon shape and press the edges gently to seal. And here's a quick hack. Just drop the egg in the bowl. It cracks itself, you just fish out the shell. Give it a quick whisk and brush it over the patty. Now sprinkle some sesame seeds and into the air fryer it goes, 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Yeah, we've been through a lot together. And here it is. Golden, crispy and dangerously good looking. Listen to that crunch. Oh yeah, that's the sound of perfection. What can I say? It's great, you'll love it. Enjoy! Ready for a restaurant-style treat that's actually super easy? Start with 400 grams of ground chicken breast. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1.5 teaspoons of chicken seasoning. Mix it all together until you've got a nice evenly seasoned mixture. Now spread it out on parchment paper into a nice rectangle. Think of it as your edible canvas. And here comes the fun part. Layer on some pesto sauce, spreading it evenly to reach all the edges. This adds amazing flavor. Then place cheddar cheese slices on 1/2 and top that same half with a handful of fresh spinach. Fold it over like you're closing a book and seal those edges well. We don't want any of that goodness escaping. Give it a good coating of breadcrumbs. This is what's going to give us that satisfying crunch that makes everyone think you spent hours on it. Trim the excess parchment paper and into the air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. While it's cooking, just imagine cutting into that golden crust and seeing the cheese ooze out. It's the kind of magic that turns a simple dish into something unforgettable. And the best part, it's so much easier than it looks. Now let's make a simple dessert that's light, aromatic and perfect with tea. Take 2 eggs and separate the yolks from the whites. Now, add 90 grams of shredded coconut to the yolks, along with a few drops of vanilla extract and a tablespoon of sugar. Mix it all together until smooth. Now, take a mixer and whisk the egg whites until they form stiff peaks. Then, gently fold the coconut mixture into the whipped egg whites until everything is well combined. Place a sheet of parchment paper in the air fryer, spoon the cookie mixture onto the parchment and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. The result? Deliciously light and dairy cookies, perfect for a cozy tea break. Enjoy! This next one is a lighter option, but trust me, it's just as satisfying, perfect for when you want a snack that's quick but full of flavor. Grab 200 grams of cottage cheese and put it in a bowl. Now, as always, I'm reaching into my trusty pocket for an egg. You never know when you'll need one, right? Separate the yolk and toss it in with the cheese. Then, add 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of sugar, though honestly, it's just as good without it if you prefer it less sweet. Give everything a good mix until smooth. Use a spoon to scoop out a bit of the mixture, roll it into a small ball and repeat until you've used all the dough. Pop those little cheese balls into the air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. Once they are golden and crispy, dust them with a little powdered sugar for a sweet finish. Simple, delicious and ready in no time. And trust me, they're even better when you dip them in some sour cream or yogurt, perfect for adding that creamy contrast to the crispy texture. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed the recipes, feel free to like the video, subscribe for more and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. New episodes every Sunday. Fast, visual and worth saving.